They will frequently address and deal and study a problem or a transaction together. Think about it, pray about it, work together on it.
Sandra and I do almost everything together.
They operate very well as a team.
Prince grew up as an only child in the Bahamas.
So I was born 2 years after the war. We were all poor. The first house I recall was about 110 square feet.
That home was pretty amazing, pretty shocking to me. It was 100 square feet, and it housed Prince, his father, and his mother. One room with a hot plate. That's where he started. It was poverty, a lot of poverty, okay? And it took a lot of drive on Prince's part, but also a lot of encouragement from his mother. His mother drove Prince a lot to succeed.
My mother was an individual who had vision. A genius, in my opinion, in that regard. She was able to see where you can be, whether it's 10, 15, 20 years.
I think his upbringing had a great impact on who he is today.
I'll never forget it. I don't want to forget it. That's me. That has helped make me, my wife, and our family strong.
While he's been successful financially, I don't think he's got any fear about going back to being poor. He's been there and knows you can survive that.
She had a saying that poorness is not a disgrace. It's just a temporary setback. Your environment that you grew up in should not be a determinant in terms of where you should end up.
Prince and Sandra Wallace met nearly 50 years ago at a nightclub near St. John's University in Minnesota. In 1987, Prince and Sandra acquired Independent Packing Services, and as president, Sandra grew the company to become the largest specialty crating provider in Minnesota.
Sandy was a nurse before they got involved in buying businesses and acquiring businesses.
And after 20-some years, she decided to leave that profession. And that was another happy day in my life because then she could join me in the family business.
Later, they purchased West Central Environmental Consultants and Matrix Environmental, which both focus on making the world a cleaner, healthier place.
Prince is more the operational side of it. Sandy brings, I think, her vision and values to combine with his. So they're a great partnership.
I'm the face of the family. Sandra is the foundation. There's nothing else that reaches that.
Thank you.
Prince and Sandra Wallace have a passion for creating a legacy for current and future generations.
The philosophy that they quote, or the mantra that they have, is we can win together.
It's through education, it's through hands-on experiences, creativity, and allowing yourself to imagine you can do this.
All along the way, they have built their businesses on one main value.
Family has always meant everything to me.
Family is our cornerstone of success.
Working with Prince and Sandy, I think you have to start with the understanding that you're part of the family.
What do you most admire about them? What do you learn most from them? And it's really the importance of their family values.
We do that within our family. We do that within our company.
And from there, we want to continue to pass that on from generation to generation.
And Wallaces are people of high integrity, faith-based values, a can-do attitude, have a philosophy and a principle in their interactions of we can win together.
I think for Prince and Sandy, it's the right thing for them to work together. They do it well.
And that dedication to their values and their principles has resulted in very trusting relationships with business partners, with their employees, with their customers.
It all ties together, and that passion and that determination to make everyone become the best that they can be.
That's who we are. So, it's just not our employees, it's anyone that touches us. We feel it's part of our responsibility to help make that person win.